Good morning. You're watching the Morning Expresso. This is Charulata Biswas. Let's get you started with the big story of the day. In a move to bury the controversial policy of retrospective taxation, the government proposed amendments to the Income Tax Act and Finance Act 2012 to effectively state that no tax demand shall be raised for any indirect transfer of Indian assets if the transaction was undertaken before May 28, 2012. The Indian Express is in Tokyo. The last time India won a hockey medal at the Olympics, cricket was still the country's number 2 sport. The BJP had been formed less than 3 months before and the Cold War was at its peak. That was 1980. However, on Thursday, what the heist coach Graham Reed's India pulled off was no less miraculous. On an incredible morning, India went 1-3 down to Rio Olympics. Bronze medalists Germany equalized, then took a 5-3 lead and conceded another late goal before surviving a barrage of attacks until the last second to record a logic-defying win. It is the biggest dilemma for an athlete at the Olympic Games. Do you lose gold or win silver? Although Ravi Dahiya became only the 6th athlete in India's sporting history to win a silver medal at the Olympics, he said, "What's the point of this? I had come here with only one target, a gold medal. This is okay, but it's not gold." Let's have a look at the front page. Following the first government-level talks between Assam and Mizoram since the July 26 border incident in which 6 Assam police personnel were killed, representatives of the two states said there will not be any fresh deployment by either state in any of the disputed areas along the interstate border. To read more about this story, log on to indianexpress.com. Lost in the din of the government's move on August 5, 2019, stripping J&K of its special status under Article 370 were the resignations of 3 members of Rajya Sabha. However, it now emerges that 3 members, Bhubaneswar Kalita of Congress and SP Surendra Singh Nagar and Sanjay Seth, whose resignations ensured smooth passage of its legislative bill, were approached by the ruling party and establishment in the final hours leading to the August 5th announcement. And here are the must-reads you shouldn't miss. Starting July 25th, when the Kanwariya's pilgrimage began every day, over 150 vehicles were turned away from checkpoints. The Uttarakhand police tried to separate potential Kanwariyas from those with genuine reasons and negative reports to implement a state government ban on entry of pilgrims due to COVID fears. As per a Haridwar police report, 26,217 Kanwariyas had been sent back from over 5 border checkposts and inside the city. Yet again, the Vokaliga-dominated districts in Karnataka's Old Mysuru region have found no representation in Chief Minister Baswaraja Bommai's new ministry. Despite the BJP trying to expand its footprint in the Vokaliga bastions for many years now, the cabinet has no representative from the region except for Mandya. The family members of Indian women's hockey team player Vandana Kataria alleged a group of youths in their locality in Haridwar burst crackers, danced in celebration and passed casteist remarks after India lost to Argentina in the Tokyo Olympics on Wednesday. An FIR has been registered and the main accused, a 25-year-old man, has been arrested. And finally, a James Bond who cleaned at dhabas before practice, one Mr. Backhand who wowed the Germans, and an Australian type from Punjab, the drag flicker who sculpted his shoulder playing with a tractor, and a pair of cousins linking attack and defense. Meet India's history makers, the men behind the Indian hockey team, who won a bronze medal at the Olympics after an excruciating 41-year-long wait. While Rahul Gandhi met the family of the 9-year-old Dalit rape victim on Wednesday, his party wanted Parliament to pass a resolution condemning the crime. In a rare move, leader of the Congress in Lok Sabha, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, wrote to Speaker Om Birla on Thursday, proposing that a resolution be passed in the House on the incident. Check the story out in Delhi Confidential on our website. So that's all for today. Catch all the news updates on weekdays with me here at Morning Expresso. Keep yourself updated with the latest news stories at indianexpress.com. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.